Good morning, class family. It's a wonderful Wednesday. Let's look at our message together. Show me that you're a team and a class family. Follow along with your eyes and listen with your ears. Use your finger to point. Ready? Let's start with the date. November 16th, 2022. Dear class family, today is Wednesday. We will learn a lot at school. First, we will use the word wall to review letters and sounds. Next, we will learn about the letters Y and X by doing a sort. Then, we will read a book and make connections. After that, we will use patterns to write sentences. Last, we will do literacy centers. Love, Miss Joyner. All right, class family, let's look back and reread the message, starting with the date. Remember, good readers read things again. It's called rereading. They do this so their brain can remember. Look at this abbreviation. Do you see NOV period? That's the shortened way to write which month. Do you remember? I heard you say it. It is November. If you remember that, go ahead and pat yourself on the back and let's reread the date for today. November 16th, 2022. Notice it starts with a capital letter N. Good writers start every month of the year beginning with a capital letter for that first letter. Good writers also remember to capitalize the start of each sentence. As we are rereading, notice how there is a capital letter to begin every single telling sentence in today's message. All right, let's reread the greeting, starting with dear, beginning with D dog D. Dear class family. Notice I have a capital letter D for dear, and then for class and family, capital C and F. When you're writing a letter to someone, make sure to have a capital D to start dear, and whoever you're addressing the letter to, their name is special and important. Make sure their name has a capital letter for the first letter as well. Okay, after the greeting, what is this special punctuation mark? Starts on the line and has a little curve. It is a comma. If you remember that, go ahead and kiss your brain. Remember, kiss your hand, stick it on your head. Let's go ahead and look at this first telling sentence. Before we reread it, notice the bigger space here. Good writers indent or leave a bigger space to jumpstart their paragraphs. Let's go ahead and reread this first telling sentence. Are you ready? Today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, and it's a wonderful Wednesday. Notice the capital T to start this sentence, and I see a capital letter W for the word Wednesday. Good writers start each day of the week with a capital letter too. Let's look at this next telling sentence. We will learn a lot at school. Oh, that's true, class family. We do that each day. We're practicing being a great collaborator, communicator, and creative and critical thinker. Let's see how we're going to do this day in kindergarten. First, we'll use the word wall to review letters and sounds. Just like we do every day, we're going to use our word wall as a resource. We're going to review letters as sounds, ABC song. We're going to sing, we're going to dance, we're going to use some special YouTube channels like Jack Hartman's YouTube channel and Mr. B's YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and review vowels. A apple A, E ed E, I itch I, O octopus ah, and U up. There are a few very special letters we're going to work on today in kindergarten. Next, we'll learn about the letters Y and X by doing a sort. So we are going to do a sort. We're also going to practice making the letters Y and X during literacy centers. We're going to do Y like Y yellow ya. Remember, when you make a lowercase y, you're going to slant down, pick up, slant down. Now, if you're making an uppercase I or capital I, you're going to slant down, then go up, slant down, and straight down. In addition to that, we're going to do X, Fox, X. We're going to practice writing the letter X. We're going to also be doing a sort today, class family. Remember, for an X, you're going to slant down, pick up, slant across. You're going to do the same thing for a capital X as well, but you're going to start up high, On the skyline, slant down, pick up, slant across. We're going to do a sort of different objects that have that begin with the letter Y and that begin with the letter X. And we're going to figure out where it goes. Does it go under Y or X? In addition to that, during a small group time, we're going to do a picture sort with a small group of friends. Okay, also, then we'll read a book and make connections. We know that we read books and I read to understand and learn. Today we're going to look at the book It Looked Like Spilt Milk. This is by Charles G. Shaw. We're going to be making connections today. We're going to be reading this pattern book and we're going to be making connections. Sometimes it looked like spilt milk, but it wasn't spilt milk. Sometimes it looked like a rabbit, but it wasn't a rabbit. Sometimes it looked like a bird, but it wasn't a bird. We're going to read this pattern book. We're going to be making connections when we see these different images in the book called It Looked Like Spilt Milk. Okay, after that we'll use patterns to write sentences. We're going to be doing pattern sentences and practicing writing that. Okay, we're going to be a great communicator, speak clearly and listen. Remember, I respectfully listen to the ideas of others and I share my ideas. Okay, so last we will do literacy centers. Love Miss Joyner. And before we do literacy centers, we will review the poem, The Squirrel. Whiskey, frisky, hippity hop. Up he goes to the treetop. Whirly twirly, round and round, down he scampers to the ground. Where's his supper in a shell? Snappity crackety, out it fell. We're going to revisit this poem as we're learning about squirrels in science and in language arts. I remember we read Earl the Squirrel and revisited that book for many days. There's some juicy vocabulary words in this poem. Whiskey, frisky, we've got whirly, twirly. Oh my goodness, so many wonderful words. Okay, we're going to do literacy centers. You will be continuing to color your November book. You're going to be looking at the pattern sentences. I know we found some of these words on our word wall. I like trees and leaves. I like cold weather. Remember we did this book? You're going to finish this book and continue to color it and practice reading it. You're going to do Lexia 4-5 reading program on your iPads. You're going to do some centers in person, beginning sounds, ending sounds, word families, and building words. And you are also going to write the letters Y and X. Oh, and you're going to write the room. It'll be so much fun. We're going to have a wonderful day at school. It's fantastic. Get your fans ready. Fantastic. Or do you like question of yes or no? Answers is dun dun dun. Do you like pizza? Well, do you? Think about your answer. And later we'll be a great communicator and share why. Do you like pizza?